Alright, give me game number 3 on Heartbreak Ridge. Unfortunately, there is no Terran, so we can't really call it Terran Break Ridge. Game number 3 between dsaqwe and vOddy with your caster mate SKC. This is the Team Liquid Legacy Series, Week 3. Man, we've come such a far away from the first week of the TLC. We're now in the TLS 2016. Brood War is quite alive and kicking. I'm having quite a lot of fun today so far. Of course, we gotta call out the players. And in the top, in the left side of the map at the 9 o'clock, as your blue Protoss, it's vOddy, the race switcher. Some might call him the Terran hater. But alas, we have dsaqwe, your old veteran Protoss, a fantastic player in his own right, as your yellow Protoss. And of course, this is Heartbreak Ridge, a map that heavily favors Protoss. Heavily favors Protoss. Oh man, we're now getting into some race wars. Come on guys, this is Brood War, not politics. Gateway's going down for both players. Interesting pylon placement here by dsaqwe. I'm wondering if that actually... I'm not sure why you would go for the pylon placement here. You can see here that this probe, at least this mineral patch, is actually slowing down the probe. Mind you, could have to traverse around this pylon. Interesting decision to try to line this gateway up with this nexus. Probes will meet themselves in the middle of the map here. A similar is being taken by both players. An anti-mana pylon. Alright, thanks for pointing that out, landowner. As you guys can tell, I am not a Protoss player. But here's the thing to note. dsaqwe makes the mention of that, notice that he did manner himself. Oh well. Cybernetics core coming down for vOddy. Same. Meanwhile, dsaqwe's just gonna go for the pylon before the core. Since he got the zealot out first. Cybernetics core. Core. Beautiful. Both players have zealots out chasing each other. Yes, that alarm is called Manor Pylon because it's an ironic name for when the Protoss opponent puts a pylon inside their mineral line. They're doing it in a bad manner, so we call it Manor. And of course, if you're interested more about the history of the Manor Pylon, what you should do is look up Bisu versus whatever that Protoss name on Peaks. And that's where Manor Pylons really start to come into play. Meanwhile, you're going out for vOddy at the natural. 2 zealots actually. Interesting. dsaqwe went for 2 zealots. I'm wondering if that's intentional by him, or he's just like, nah, I could use it. Don't need a Chikun right now. He's just letting vOddy probes stay alive for a very long time. vOddy's gonna get his robotics facility out for himself. Oh, Pokechew, that was his name. Thank you, Catsball, for remembering that name for me. Pretty sure he retired because of that game. So, if you ever want to know how to manner pylon someone into retirement, that's the way to do it. Second gateway coming on for vOddy. Meanwhile, we're going to see dsaqwe go for the double triple gateway. He's probably going to get his robotics facility after this. pretty good. 3 gateways. Meanwhile, vOddy using his army going to chase the dsaqwe's Dragoon back across the map here. Scouting probe that vOddy's still alive, but it's not going to be able to make its way across this choke point, or at least I hope it doesn't. And just going to go for the high ground, and it sees. Actually, never mind. I wonder if I can hide the division of the dsaqwe. Guess not. But the probe will get taken out by one of the dsaqwe's. Alright. Beautiful. I completely forgot about that. And look at this though. Risk is coming out here outside of the dsaqwe's natural. vOddy overextended himself a little bit. Going to be forced to push back here. Going to lose his zealot though. Yeah, he's going to lose that zealot. Poor zealot. No, the zealot might live. It could live. Going up the high ground. There's a high ground chance. No, the zealot will fall. A little bit of a mismarker here by vOddy, splitting up his dragoons. Even one lingering about. But of course, he has the shuttle down, so it looks like vOddy actually once again went for the robotic support bay first. First Reaver out now for vOddy, second one on his way here. I'm wondering if vOddy wants to push out, but look at this though. The dsaqwe using his gateway advantage, going to start pushing himself into the natural. vOddy's 4 dragoons are completely out of position here, and now I think vOddy's going to have to reveal his Reavers right now. Alright, first Reaver goes, shot, going to take down one dragoon, but look at this though. The dsaqwe actually going to push himself into the Reaver, but the Reaver doing a lot of DPS though. vOddy needs to keep this alive as long as possible. And here comes the reinforcement back of vOddy. The 4 dragoons finally making their way back into the main base. But the dsaqwe still has 2 dragoons alive. Random zealot does go down. 3 more dragoons in behind here. There's so much actually going on the map here. Let's look at this Reaver. Will the Reaver get the last? Yes, it will. It will get the last dragoon down. The second Reaver now coming out here for vOddy, but there's still 3 dragoons of the dsaqwe alive. And this is going to have to back off. They can't do anything against these double Reavers. That one Reaver is severely damaged, but it's not worth the dsaqwe's game to try to go for it. The Reaver's being dropped on the high ground. Going to start firing down the Reaver dragoons once again. And the dsaqwe will back off. He has nothing else inside his main base besides these 3 gateways. He's just been working off these 3 gateways for now. He's going to have the dragoon count advantage. But no Reavers. Oh, this is actually really risky by vOddy. If the dsaqwe notices it, there's no shuttle to support it. Oh, this is risky. vOddy slowly but trying to push himself away here. That actually might be an overextension. This shuttle might go down. No, the shuttle will take a lot of hits. The armor will go down, but the shield can definitely regenerate here. vOddy wants to press the issue with these 2 Reavers with 4 dragoons, but I don't know if that's what vOddy really should be doing. The dsaqwe already has a lot of dragoons out on this bridge here. 9 dragoons right now, could definitely add 3 more here to make it 12. You can see these 3 dragoons reinforcing out of the 3 gateways. vOddy's actually taking an expansion behind it. It's actually a very risky play. He's doing some pretty good Reaver Michael with his shuttle, but look at another engagement coming in and out. Looks like the dsaqwe's dragoons are finally going to be starting to be slowly but surely pushed back. These dragoons, man, they've been heavily softened. The Reavers will get caught out. There's a huge mistake here by vOddy, losing both of his Reavers and his shuttle. I didn't even notice it myself. How could I miss it? Man, I'm missing a lot of things today. This sucks. This really does suck. But vOddy does have the expansion. He has that going for him. He has the observer inside the main base of the dsaqwe, so he knows that the dsaqwe finally has its own Reaver tech. Could get quite dangerous for vOddy since he lost both his Reavers. He's rebuilding them right now. He still only has 2 gateways. Finally adding the 3rd gateway for himself here. Meanwhile, dsaqwe getting his natural up. And of course, Minesweeper is the next new esports, guys. You heard it here first. I'll be casting Minesweeper in 2017. I got this pretty sweet gig with HBO television. Don't tell anyone else about it. vOddy moving across outside his natural. Going to take the first bridge. Not really bridge, more like a ridge. A little hill. Just scouting for a little bit of information, seeing whatever he can. A random probe of dsaqwe will meet vOddy's probe. Interesting. Where is this probe going? Pylon being put down by vOddy. Meanwhile, dsaqwe is going to see that there is no third base up just yet. This probe has successfully completed its mission of infiltrating the left side of the map. No movements have been made by vOddy to kill this probe off. We shall follow it around at dsaqwe. Oh no, dsaqwe meets an enemy Dragoon on high alert, and game over for the probe. Got to try to restart next game. Meanwhile, dsaqwe's Nexus is up and running, so both players are now on 2 bases. I think both players are just going to be content with macroing up a little bit for now. Just be happy with taking their own naturals. And most importantly, just making sure they have enough Dragoons and Zealots to supplement their Reavers. Look at this though. dsaqwe probably going to put a pylon here just to scout for potential shuttles. Citadel now coming up here for vOddy. Going to get the leg speed up for his Zealot pretty soon. Same. Double Citadel coming out here from dsaqwe. Oh man, this must be some new. Okay, he finally cancels it, noticing his mistake. That would be pretty cool. You could build like 2 Citadels to speed up the leg speed upgrade. That would be pretty funny. Look at this. vOddy wants to be the aggressor once again. Gonna see what he can get with his Reavers. Reavers started to come in. Here come the Reaver. Alright, one Dragoon does go down. Now look at this though. Well, vOddy wants to push the engagement here. He's putting his Reaver pretty forward and pretty exposed here. The shuttle will pick it up though, but dsaqwe's own units are completely out of position. The slow Zealots are trying to march in here, trying to take the one Reaver down. It's not going to get anything done. The Reaver will get saved by the shuttle. Meanwhile, dsaqwe's Dragoons are out of position as well. Only a couple of them joining the fray now. The higher DPS of vOddy's better position, helping himself out here. Meanwhile, he has to shuttle to protect his own Reavers. And dsaqwe just losing this battle. Huge. And I think that just might be the game. vOddy actually might have closed it out. Oh man, dsaqwe, how could you let yourself lose to this? How could you let yourself lose to this man? This Swedish Protoss player. This is a game. All these Dragoons just marching their way into the main base, and GG!